Pilgrim 1, Next Mission. There is only one remaining target in Hokkaido, Cape Soya, the northernmost point in Japan. The distance from Nemuro to Cape Soya is approximately 287 miles and the flight time is approximately 8 hours. After leaving Nemuro, head east on National Route 44, turn onto National Route 243 at Otsutoko, then head north, passing through Baihoro Pass on the way, and turn onto National Route 39 at Baihoro Town. From there, take National Route 333 at Kitami, then take National Route 242 at Engaru and continue onto the Sea of Okhotsk. Enter National Route 238, commonly known as the Okhotsk Line, and head north with the Sea of Okhotsk on your right. At Sarufutsu village, deviate from the National Highway and enter the Esanuka Line. After passing through Sarufutsu village, Cape Soya is right in front of you. After conquering Cape Soya, the northernmost point in Japan, head to Wakanai Air Base via Soya Hill White Road. Today's weather is not as good as we expected, but it's not expected to rain as heavily as during Operation Overlord. There are many famous scenic spots on this itinerary, but don't crash while you're admiring the scenery. Good luck, Pilgrim 1.
Pilgrim 1, this is AWACS Road I. After sortying, immediately head east on National Route 44 towards Otoko. Pilgrim 1, sortie. Nemuro City's country sign has a design inspired by the Northern Territory's return movement and the famous Hanasaki crab. Friendly approaching. Vector 090. Proceed to National Route 243, commonly known as Pilot National Route. This place is called Pilot National Highway after Pilot Farm. A pilot farm is an advanced dairy farming area that uses modern machinery and operates large-scale dairy farms with financing from the World Bank. The idyllic scenery of eastern Hokkaido was realized through this pilot farm project. Pilgrim 1 enters Betsukai Town. In Betsukai Town, the Kansen pilot farm system has been introduced and large-scale dairy farming is being carried out. The annual production of raw milk is 430,000 tons, making it the largest in Japan. In addition to dairy farming, fishing is also popular along the coast. The population of Betsukai Town is approximately 15,000, but the number of cattle is 110,000. It's raining. Change to rain gear. Vector 270. Proceed towards Teshikaga. The scenery is typical of Hokkaido, but the rainy weather is disappointing. Friendly approaching. On the right are the Army's Betsukai Garrison and the Air Force's Kanabetsu Airfield. It opened in 1942 as an airfield for the Japanese Army Air Corps, and for a time after the war, civilian aircraft were also flown there, but it is now used as a temporary airfield in the event of an emergency. Pilgrim 1 enters Shibecha town. The name of Shibechacho comes from the Ainu word meaning bank of a large river. Dairy farming is the main industry, but it was also once known as a production area for war horses. This view is the biggest attraction of Pilot National Highway. Pilgrim 1 enters Teshikaga town. Dairy farming is the main industry, but there are Lake Mashu, Lake Kushiro, Mashu Onsen, and Kawayu Onsen. The tourism industry is also thriving. Arrived at roadside station Mashu Onsen. Take a short break here before entering Bihoro Pass. The clouds are doubtful, but let's head towards Bihoro Pass. Finally entering Bihoro Pass. You're still not tweeting, it's raining again. The enemy aircraft ahead is sticking out of the line. Keep your distance. Lake Kushiro is on the right. I can't see it. Ahead is the roadside station Garuto Panorama Bihoro Pass.
いやー、何も見えん。屈斜路湖のこういう景色が見えるはずだったんですがね、まあ真っ白ですな。しょうがない。
It's common for you to not be able to see anything in places with great scenery. The weather is bad, so I'll hurry down the mountain and head out to the Sea of Okatsk. Pilgrim 1, from here is Bihoro town. The town's name comes from the Ainu word Paiporo, which means great place with lots of water. The town's main industry is agriculture, and it is also an important transportation hub with good access to the adjacent Memenbetsu Airport and the JR Hokkaido Railway line. Memenbetsu Airport is a former Japanese Naval Air Corps base, and the Bihoro Air Corps was one of the units that sank the world's first battleship in flight during the Battle of Malaya. Look, it's a row of white birch trees. This is the Army's Type 82 command and communication vehicle. The rows of white birch trees and golden fields are a truly Hokkaido-like landscape. It would be perfect if the sky was blue. Pilgrim 1 enters Kidami City. Kidami City is the largest municipality in Hokkaido outside of the Northern Territories and boasts the largest production of onions and white beans in Japan. Scallop fishing is also popular, making it the birthplace of scallop farming. Enter National Route 333 and head towards Ingeru Town. Pilgrim 1 enters Ingeru Town. The town's name comes from the Ainu word Inkarushi, to look at, to always do, to place, which referred to Genbuiwa. This town is known for its unique history of being pioneered by Protestant settlers who cultivated peppermint, which continues to this day. This is in front of Ingeru Station. This is a station on the Sekihoku main line and is a plain switchback station. Pilgrim 1 enters Ubetsu Town. Ubetsu Town is Japan's northernmost apple-producing region and has a thriving dairy, agriculture, and fishing industry, and the Hakashima shrimp caught here from the Sea of Okhotsk is also known as a high-quality food ingredient. Entered National Route 238 and Soya National Highway. It's about 152 miles from here to Wakanai. Pilgrim 1 invades Monbetsu City. The name of the town is said to originate from the Ainu word Mopquiet, river. The main industries are field farming, dairy farming, fishing, and tourism, with hairy crabs and scallops being particularly famous. Friendly approaching. You won't have enough fuel until Wakanai, so get refueled here. Get the blue flag here too. Pilgrim 1, we have reached the Sea of Okhotsk. Friendly approaching. Pilgrim 1 enters Okapi Town. The name of the town is said to originate from the Ainu word Alkap Kawajiri, something that sticks together, something river. The main industries are dairy farming and fishing, where you can catch scallops, salmon, trout, and hairy crabs. A rugged tractor approaches from ahead. Pilgrim 1 enters Omu Town. The name of the town is said to be derived from the Ainu word Omiwi Kawajiri, blockage, place. The main industries are fishing, dairy farming, livestock farming, and forestry, and the area is famous for its salmon, scallops, and crabs. Friendly approaching. Pilgrim 1 enters Isashi town. The town name originates from the Ainu word Esauzii, which means cape. It is a town of dairy farming and fishing, but especially in fishing. It is also known as Japan's best hair crab fishing town, and dried sea cucumbers are known as Hakai Kinko from Isashi and are the largest in Japan in terms of production. Friendly approaching. It will soon pass the 45th parallel of north latitude. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact. Pilgrim 1 enters浜頓別町town. It is a town rich in nature and home to Lake Kuchiro, which is the northernmost rapture site in Japan. The town is also home to about 300 types of wild birds, including swans. Friendly approaching. Pilgrim 1, begin combat maneuver. A straight road in the grassland, the Hokkaido battlefield is beautiful. Friendly approaching. It's a roundabout intersection. Take a short break at the roadside station Kido Okatsk is Matanbi. We will soon reach Sarafutsu village, but we will leave the national highway here. The goal is Sarafutsu Village Road Esanuka line. Look, there's a herd of Holsteins on the right. The Esanuka line will continue for 17 kilometers straight after passing through 2 cranks. The history of the Esanuka line dates back to the National Farmland Development Project that was constructed from 1970 to 1971. A gravel road was constructed for 8,200 meters in an area called the Asayano 2nd District and was later paved as a wide area farm road from 1992 to 1992. This road was desired to improve the efficiency of transporting milk and grass. The almost straight road, which has a total length of about 8 kilometers, has no utility poles, wires, or signs, and is surrounded by pastures on both sides, giving it a unique scenery. It's what it is. This Esanuka line is also one of the waypoints in this social support touring rally. However, although it is 17 kilometers long, there are no landmarks, so it is difficult to know where the GPS registration point is. This is the second crank. This area is the halfway point, so try registering it with
エ
GPS.
サヌカ線到着。
Apparently, this is not the registration point. Move towards the next target. The clear blue sky suits this road. Bird strike alert. There are crows on the road ahead. The crows are enjoying the chicken race with humans. Pilgrim 1 enters Sarafutsu village. The origin of the village name is said to be the Ainu word Sapa reed bed/estuary. It is the second largest village in Japan after Tatsukawa village and the largest village in Hokkaido. Fisheries and dairy farming are flourishing here, and it is especially known as a landing place for scallops, with the largest amount of catches in Japan. As a result, Sarafutsu village ranks 6th among local governments nationwide in terms of average resident income in 2021, exceeding Ishiya City in Hyogo Prefecture. I'm having trouble finding GPS points. This is probably the GPS point. Looks like bingo. Since I kept going back and forth, I decided to make a U-turn here and head towards Wakanai. Next time I'd like to come when it's sunny. This is the end of the Esanuka line. Let's go back to National Route 238 Okatsu line. That's the Sarafutsu parking shelter. It was established as an emergency evacuation site during severe snowstorms accompanied by whiteouts in winter. Inside is a bunker-like facility with parking strips, flush toilets, public telephones, fire extinguishers, road information boards, etc. Pilgrim 1 enters Wakanai City. The city's name is said to originate from the Ainu word Yamawakanai, a stream with cold water. It is the northernmost municipality in mainland Japan, excluding the Northern Territories. It is the administrative and economic center of the Soya region, whose core industries are fisheries, dairy farming, and tourism. It is also a border town with the Sakhalin Oblast of the Russian Federation, just 43 kilometers across the Soya Strait. Wakanai City, where the maximum wind speed reaches 10 meters per second 83.8 days a year, is also a pioneering region in the introduction of wind power generation. The Soya Hills are now visible. From here, there are 3.6 miles left to Cape Soya. You can see the city, and it's very close to Cape Soya. It's the northernmost gas station. Arrived at Cape Soya. Good job, Pilgrim 1. Latitude 45 degrees 31 minutes 21 seconds north. Longitude 141 degrees 56 minutes 12 seconds east. Welcome to the northernmost point of mainland Japan. Pilgrim 1, keep heading towards Soya Hills. After passing Soya Misaki Farm, it merges with Prefectural Route 889. Beyond that, head towards the Soya Hills White Road. Soya black cattle are grazing on your right. If only the weather was nice. Soya Hills is a gently rolling hill area ranging from 20 meters to 400 meters above sea level and was formed during the Ice Age approximately 20,000 years ago. The trees were destroyed by forest fires during the Meiji period, and due to the strong winds and low temperatures, the trees have not regenerated and the scenery like this continues to spread. There is a wind power plant called Cape Soya Wind Farm in Soya Hills, and 57 wind power generators are installed. Soya Hills White Road is a path that is approximately 3 kilometers long and is made of crushed scallop shells, a specialty of Wakanai. The path to reach the White Road is also beautiful enough. I found a red fox in front of me. That hillside is the starting point of the White Road. Caution! An Ezo deer jumped out.
おー、鹿。おー、いっぱい。もう一回。
If the weather is nice, you can see the deep blue sea and sky. White Road ends here. Next time I want to get revenge when the weather is nice. Proceed towards the destination, Wakanai Air Base. Replenish your supplies at Seco Mart before arriving at the base. It's getting sunny now. We sighted Bike Station Wakanai and prepared for landing. Mission complete.